In May 2025, Rachel Gupta exposed the Miss Grand International Pageant for mistreatment and announced she was stepping down from her role as queen. Hi everyone, it's Adiola. I first covered this story back in July, and unfortunately, more keeps coming out. The Miss Grand International 2025 competition took place in Bangkok, Thailand this month, and the organization's vice president, Teresa, went out of her way to shade Rachel during the sashing ceremony.
You know, the crown is heavy because last year there was an incident that, the crown was too heavy for someone and it fell off, and the crown will pick the right queen. I tell you, this is a grand crown. Okay, so if you really want it, you have to work for it. Okay, show us that you really want the crown.
On Instagram, Rachel liked to post about this saying, "The crown wasn't heavy, but Rachel's dignity and self-respect were, and the crown didn't slip, it was thrown with pride." It's wild that after everything that went down months ago, the pageant officials are still somehow making Rachel the main character. But I guess all publicity is good publicity, right? After Teresa spoke, the pageant president Nawat came on stage to share that MGI is a stock exchange listed company, and as Miss Grand Uganda said back in May, Nawat is a businessman. Instead of avoiding drama and scandal, it seems like the institution purposely embraces controversy to attract views and thus make more money.
If no selling product, we're gonna be a very poor pageant too, okay? No money, okay?
Recently, pageant coach Lenka Vomasil has gone viral after she went on a live stream claiming she worked with Rachel and that she was basically a rude diva and a hypocrite.
I worked with Rachel to Miss Grand India. She was so sweet, I was like, wow, this girl is amazing. She came here, she came with her mom, and since day one, it was highly unprofessional. I set up all of the meetings. I had a meeting with a very famous hip hop star and producer here, in order to maybe make a new record, which would help her. She came late, didn't apologize. I had a meeting with GL Garlet. She came late, didn't apologize. It was a lot of things happening. They were extremely rude. I got a promise payment. I got a promise that they're gonna fly me to India, to introduce to the Miss Universe organization so I can work with them. And they were really rude. There was an incident that they threw me under the bus, and I was just so fed up. And then they left without paying. They left, they broke all the promises to me. Yet I kept quiet about it because I'm a kind of a person that I am not revenging. But after the whole Cambodia thing happened, all of a sudden the mom is like, "I want you to get us guns because our luggage is stuck." And I'm like, "Jennifer, excuse me, but after the treatment, after broken promises, you really expect me to help you?" And then all of a sudden, she started to accuse me of horrible things. She was spreading rumors about me. So I apologize. I wouldn't say this if this wasn't true. Because I never ever tried to hurt anyone. But she was rude. She was horrible to everyone. She was unprofessional. And I knew all along. And then in the end, when she was dethroned, it was a karma to me. So all the Indian fans, I would also like to tell you one thing. She mocked Indian fans. She was telling me how all these people are telling me what to do, how to do, and the people in India don't understand anything. So she was making fun of all of her fans and everything. So you guys want to support her, but she is not supporting you back. I'm sorry to say, Rachel, she's not a good person. But maybe it's not her, it's the mom. And also, when she was talking in the video about the body shaming, I'm sorry, but she was telling me, like, she was mocking the other contenders. Like, she was like, "Oh, come on, I was so sure that I'm gonna win. Come on, you see this girl, she was fat. This girl was that," and so on. So please don't cry crocodile tears about body shaming when I heard you body shaming pretty much everyone in your competition.
Rachel replied under a clip of the video on Instagram saying, "Sweetheart, please stop the lies. I've never said anything negative about you despite everything that happened. You were arrested by Thai police for possession and usage of while at my shoot that I paid for and invited you to. My designers from Vietnam can confirm the story. We were gracious enough to invite you to my charity event the next day because your personal issues are none of my business. I have all the messages from then. Trying to use my resignation to benefit yourself and get 15 minutes of fame is just sad. Everyone who works with you knows the truth about your struggles, and I truly hope you get professional help." In my personal opinion, I've been watching beauty pageants since I was a child, and I've never witnessed anything like this before. Pageantry is about projecting an image of luxury and glamour. Many of these women invest years of their lives and thousands of dollars into these competitions. I don't think Rachel would willingly want to tarnish her own image for a quick viral moment. She also doesn't have to be the quote-unquote perfect victim for what she said to be true. Make sure to subscribe and leave your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.